Welcome to the Dating Kinky Podcast, a cast about love, sex, romance, and kink. I've written more than a few personal ads in my life. I've written ads for playmates, for friendship, and for life partners. I've written ads that were meant to stay up for years and ads that were all about a mood for one evening. And in all of those ads, I've had requirements of some sort. Not all the same. In fact, what I was looking for at any given time varied wildly. Sometimes I was looking for something a bit more physical. Sometimes a specific experience intellectually. In others, it was wide open except for a few non-compromisables. And in every single case, I had someone write to me who didn't fit the criteria tell me that it was not fair that I had criteria to begin with. Every single case. It was not fair that I only wanted to connect with men in my local area, or that I was only looking for a relationship, or that I was wanting something casual this time, or that I preferred people who made me laugh, or that I would only respond to people who sent me a photo. That the things that mattered to me in whatever ad they were reading at that moment were not valid. And that's related to what I'm talking about today. What can matter? Anything. What must matter? Nothing. I'm in a lot of groups online, many about ethical non-monogamy, some about communication, others about kink or dating or love. I even enjoy a few train wreck groups. I don't participate too much. Usually the answers have already covered what I might want to say, or by the time I think it through, it's an old thread. This is one of those times. A week or two ago, in a group focused on polyamory, someone was asking about dating and sex and wondered, does size matter? You see, he and his wife were each other's firsts, and they were opening up, and he was a bit nervous, which is 100% fair. Most of the answers were, no, size doesn't matter to me, which seems about right. A few people said things like, well, anyone who cares is superficial. And that struck me as pretty gross, because I'm firmly in the camp that people have a right to want what they want. And to some, size absolutely does matter, and that's okay. Just like some people require that their partners be fit or share their passion for binge-watching anime, or some people are looking for a mesh on political beliefs or a certain religion or a philosophical stance. When it comes right down to it, in love, sex, and romance, anything goes. Anything can matter to someone. Someone may hate your hairy chest. Another will literally not be able to take their eyes off of it as they drool. Both options are okay. Some people have a thing for well-pedicured feet and high heels. Others couldn't care less, but hate perfumes. Also okay. Some people really love pretty boys. I tend to prefer what I like to call the ugly hots. Not always, but often. We all have our things. There is no trait that must be desired by every human on this planet. The fact that there is at least one person in love with an automobile proves that. And as long as we do our things consensually with others, and ideally we are not cruel or shitty about it to the people who don't fit our criteria, it's all okay. What are your thoughts? Is there anything that you must have in a partner? Anything physical? Have you ever thought that someone else's requirement was shallow or shitty or unfair? Do you have any of your own like that? Or that seem that way to people who may not understand why you like what you like? Thank you for joining me today. If you love this episode, please share it with others who would enjoy it. And please do join me on our new apps available in the Google Play and Apple App Stores. Dating Kinky. It's built by Kinksters, for Kinksters, poly, queer, trans folk, and anyone not quite vanilla, and it's free. Find me on FetLife as Nookie Notes, and on Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, and Medium as Dating Kinky. We're on Instagram as Dating Kinky Official, all one word. Also, find me on the new Moan app in beta for iPhone. I'm Miss Nookie there, TheMonapp.com. Have a kinky day, and I'll catch you next episode.